Hello, and please welcome yourselves to the wild and crazy world of Bob Ward and his voluminous organ, his Hammond organ, his bow tie, and his very small mustache, and his glasses. This is Bob Ward, and this is Bob Ward's album called Organ Favorites of Bob Ward, Music with a Lift. I'm not exactly sure where the title Music with a Lift comes from. It might have been from an elevator, or perhaps Bob Ward had lifts in his shoes. And Bob Ward is legendary in the Hammond organ music business. I don't think he's around anymore. I believe he's gone out in the pasture. He's played his organ for the last time, and all that's left are these photos of Bob Ward. This particular photo is very nice. He's wearing a tweed little jacket. He's playing his organ, and he looks very defiant and wonderful. And on the back of this album are very many liner notes, and the album is divided into various parts, old-time nostalgia parts and new time nostalgia parts. Bob talks about the B3 Hammond organ, and he talks about how his wife and his kids took a trip to Seattle World's Fair in the early 1960s, and they were inspired, and Bob was inspired to take on the B3 Hammond organ and make a career out of it. And Bob has put out 3 or 4 very notable albums and 45s. And this is an album that I didn't know existed, but I found it today at the Goodwill. I did not know it existed, but now I do. We'll play a little bit of this album in a second. And here are let's take this out a little bit. Here are the track listings. Here, as I said before, here are the liner notes. And Bob does things such as My Blue Heaven, Up a Lazy River, Me and My Shadow, San Antonio Rose. I've got Spurs That Jingle, Jangle, Jingle, Sweet Georgia Brown, and he does a song called Beautiful Ohio. Let's look at the flip side of Bob's amazing album. And this is kind of a generic album cover. Let's go back a little bit. And this is a kind of a generic album cover. There's a man and a woman. They're posing in front of an organ. The organ lettering here is a little bit off. This organ lettering kind of goes off to this side, and then it kind of takes up over here in a larger font. This organ majesty is wonderful, and you can see that this is green, kind of a green flame, and there are actually handwritten things on the side of the album here, which is unusual. And there we go. And that's the cover of Bob Ward's Music with a Lift, Organ Favorites of Bob Ward. And let's look at the actual album itself. It's really keen, it's really swell, and it's got a really nice label here. It's kind of a silver label. There it is, Organ Favorites of Bob Ward, side 1 and side 2. It's in generously nice silver type. Let's give this sucker a little play here. So that indeed is organ maestro Bob Ward. He's got his hands on his organ there. He's really loving to play his organ here, and this album sounds very robotic and very enjoyable. Here's the couple again on the cover, and the lettering. The lettering, I think, is almost silvery, and this is Bob Ward. What's it called again? Music with a Lift. I don't think it means that he's in an elevator, but I don't think he would fit his organ in an elevator, but Bob Ward is definitely, he's playing his organ favorites. And this is a rare album, very rare. It's like a good steak. It's rare.